Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Gohan has something to say. Hey, fight you? No. I want to tell you, WCGF, where the real warriors play.
World Card Game Federation here with a very fun little time. We had been training for months leading up to North Kai, and what a treasure trove of matches we totally just passed up. We had dozens and dozens of matches that would have been absolutely awesome for what we were doing.
I am going to declare
And we snagged just like maybe a couple of them. This is one of the more interesting ones. We were doing Radiant Cell versus Black Conflict Cooler. You're watching Chris here go and use Radiant Cell. This one is more one of those high risk, high reward curiosity decks. You know how it goes. So he's going to be, we're going into combat apparently. Heaven knows why I was pressing this one, because apparently I was. He's going to go ahead and resolve his one entering. He's going to pull out a Cell Junior. He's going to draw his 3. He got some good stuff. One dead card, nothing too crazy. So he got out his Cell Juniors, who are an archetype I do not understand. Okay, so I threw a tiny physical of a Black Hug maneuver, which is still awfully funny. I always think that if any other style had just a 2-anger physical, it would be a must include in every deck. Black has a lot of those only... Oh, I was going to say it's probably like A stage, tops. Alright, looks like, let's see what Chris has got here. Looks like he took a whole power stage of damage. Oh, well, apparently it was 2. He's going to go ahead and pay a power stage from Maxwell. He's going to go ahead and blow up the top, and he's going to go ahead and make me hit me with a 6 life energy that, oh my gosh, look at me. And he lowered my anger 2 on the hit. So my plan instantly dumpstered. It is kind of funny where my impulsiveness, if you guys ever wonder what's Mario's weakness for going into combat, it's that I will go in on a bad hand if I have a harebrained scheme. It's my thing.
Go ahead and use this power. Cost me a power stage. And then it's a couple of different things.
I do indeed love the level 1 rework of Cooler, that it helped to deal with his weakest. Ooh, I discarded a stare down for the effect. Ooh, I drew a card. It does hit, and as you know, you do a rejuve. You choose to not rejuve, you choose to banish it. The card you would have rejuved and raise your anger to.
Instead of rejuve, banish, and raise my anger to your action.
There you go. You can basically just convert a card to anger, which is kind of a funny idea. Oh, man. So Chris is going to play Cell Style, and I presume he's going to go snag one of my Super Duper Novas and blow me the fudge up.
Did you need me to grab it at all?
Wow. Here it comes right at my face. Oh, you know, the downside of having a fantastically strong attack card is that occasionally you can have it thrown back at you. It's not as common as, say, like if you're fighting... usually I would assume it would happen with Black being the one to copy it or steal it. But no, Cell Style does the same job.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
instantly unpreventable, too. Lovely.
Hey, that reminds me of something. Hey, for giggles, we're going to run a counter on this one for all the anger I've been lowered, just to see how many we end up with at the end of the game.
I don't think we stick to that, by the way, about the silly thing about tracking the anger. It's something I would lightly consider.
2 from Max... No, yeah, 2 from Maxwell, 1 from this one, so it is only 3. Okay.
Yeah, so I got crit, obviously, off of a no prevention 6 life. Then it goes back to me, and I don't know if I have anything.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, apparently I did have one in my hand, so it's at least I either drew into it, or I would have had it from the beginning. I probably drew into it.
There you go. I'll crit away Cell Junior.
Blasted him, blew up his Cell Junior. I don't think it slows him down much at all. I think he has... What is his power? I think it's the ability to grab one. What are the stinking odds he would get out an overpowering attack to immediately grab him back? Right? Yeah, well, oof. It's not often that you Yugi that where you have the heart of the cards. You just draw into whatevs you need.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. It looks like I level before. I do any of
Okay,
these
so I'm going to go ahead and use Black Dash. And you know what's funny? Is for all the years I've been just throwing in those mandatory 2 angers, you hear me? Anger cards in this one. I don't think I've ever landed a Black
Well,
Dash and actually stolen an ally prior to this specific game. That's nutty to think about.
oh, okay.
And
I
if I
guess I'll
remember
take Cell
correctly.
Junior escaping or escape.
Okay, so
There
I
you go.
got Cell
And then I
Junior
don't know
escaping.
how much.
Damage? Probably not
Okay.
much. I think I'm in E at the tippy top of this one. So it'd be
Let's see. That'd be
E
18
plus
plus
2.
2.
So that would be
Take
what?
that, you.
4? 5? Probably 5 altogether. Jeez. Yep. He done
Alright,
banished that one
you're
for
good.
endurance. Then it goes back to Chris. Chris is going to use his actual power. And it's going to make me mill too. God, all my black commands keep falling out.
It's not a bad idea.
It's a long first combat when I
So
came
if
in
he
with
was
3
in
cards.
play, no, it says when another one, or was it his power? Does it reference him, or is it when other Cell Juniors leave play?
I forgot his power is to
It
shuffle
says
any
banish the
Cell
top of your
Junior in
opponent's
play.
life
How
deck, I
funny.
think, when it's shuffled or when it leaves play. Okay, so when this card is leaving play, you may banish it to destroy that. So I could have chose to banish him, considering I was, what do they call that? In control of him at the time. So I do choose to
That's an
banish him.
interesting idea about that. So when he tries to shuffle him, I do not allow him to do
You
so
do not get
and choose to
to
banish him because I'm in control of him at that time. Terribly interesting. And then he got his 2 anger for his trouble, which ain't bad at all. And then I think I have my
No,
5
he
life
didn't make it into
physical
your
to
deck.
go.
You know what though? Actually, I think we're gonna say you do. Remember the thing we said? Does it check? You remember how like it doesn't say period next sentence if you shuffled an ally? Do you know what I mean?
Shuffling ally players to
I'll
lower
throw
to
this
lower.
physical.
Oh, we were
Rejuvenate 2.
talking about
5
that
life.
one. We were talking about did it actually shuffle? Did it make it into the deck? And we're like, okay,
And
did it
out.
make it
And
in, or
cards you
does
discard.
the
So it's
card
your turn.
care? Now it does say 2 raise your anger
Me
to,
too. You're good.
but we're gonna say that it was shuffled. Well, then again, it's shuffled instead. I guess it never really made it, did
Because
it?
you do usually start amping damage with it.
Ah, goody. He's got Turles out, which is
Bad.
going to go ahead and add stage damage. He's going to go and rejuve. He's going to keep Cell's draining attack, which is a must for him because he does like to level hop. He's going to go ahead and take care of all of his. Oh, I forgot to Cell Junior's
So
never
Juniors
power
don't
up.
gain stages, darn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get a little bit frazzled by that every single time I see it, with that being there. Oh boy! Now, if I'm any kind of smart, I'm not going to try to go in on this and be like a moron and press an advantage I do not possess. Now, admittedly, Chris here has taken some mean hits, so it's not as if it's nothing, but still, I haven't exactly. Okay, he's got some fun stuff in here. Let's see, he can do his thing for when entering. Looks like he's going to go ahead and declare combat. He's going to do his when entering. He's going to grab a Cell Junior, which is kind of important. And then he's going to open up with his first move being Radiant Mastery. He still has the Dragon Ball. He's got a right throw at his head. You guys can totally see what he's doing. And it's fantastic. Oh my gosh. He's going to Radiant. Radiant obviously generates...
It's comical level 2 cell. The one with the most
oh.
comical drawing.
Gosh, they just drew a dong on him.
Serious
It's
hangman.
awful.
Jeez.
Still terrible. All these years later. Yeah, so he got to level on using Radiant Mastery.
Affectionately calling it a little much.
So it looks like I should have an
oh, my God.
action. Did I pass? Yeah, he did all of his
I'll
stuff.
throw this physical, rejuvenate 2, 5 life.
Which ain't too bad. Oh, I rejuvenated 2, he rejuvenated 3. He sends one of mine to the hospital. He sent one of mine to the morgue. He's going to go ahead and gain 5 power stages, throw him in Turles because he cannot throw him in a Cell Junior. He's going to rejuvenate the top 3. Fantastic work. He stopped that one. It would have been a waste of 4 life. He's going to go and use his power. You may set your MP to 0 power stage, destroy the top 3 cards of your opponent's life deck, shuffle an ally, and play.
3.
Dang, that's just straight mill. I didn't get to do nothing about that. He is going to go ahead and blow up the Cell Junior, which I think is the one. Was it escaping? No, wasn't escaping. That guy's in the banish zone. And it's going to go back over to me. I should have.
I will throw a black dash.
Jeez,
And two.
I'm really overflowing with ideas here.
Physical for AT +2.
Oh my gosh! So the ally he
Ooh,
just
okay.
positioned on his action would have been
above me,
stealable
so
by
hold
me.
2 stages. Hey, did
Turles
I
is
take
going
an
to go ahead
anger?
and take.
Not take an anger. Take any damage? No, you milled me, not damage.
Huh. I think we might have. Oh no. That's right. It's a Yume. It's a Yume. Okay, Chris is going to go ahead and throw a Cell's Draining attack, and he's going to go ahead and level immediately because of the monster anger gain.
Catch. Hey, if I didn't
Nice.
stop that, would you have to? Oh no. You could choose to banish no allies.
Okay. The joke being that he might have had to
make my favorite
eat
joke
everybody.
About, I ate the entire Ginyu for slowly.
We do bring that joke up a lot. The Cell's Draining attack, because it only affects allies, Ginyu being the poster child for villain ally decks. We always make the joke that he has to eat the entire Ginyu force slowly, and they take on the properties of chocolate as he eats them. Oh my gosh.
Mastery level or throw an attack and level.
Apparently I'm working on what I want to do here.
Oh, 3 is plenty of moves. Okay, I'll just black dash. We know there's no targets, but I'll level.
So I'm going to level off a second, throw a black dash. No targets left in the deck, which is fine.
Okay. There he goes. No, it's just an E. So it would be, what did we say? Two power stages total.
Yep. He's still above me. I don't think I ever had AT on him even once.
Right.
And then I get a chance to target one card the banished zone upon reaching this level, which was a new concept at the time, believe it or not. Yeah. Cooler was the very first MP to have the when you reach this level effect. So the hard thing to comprehend at the time was being lowered to or advancing to still triggers it.
Power stages total.
Ah, okay. So I'm going to level beforehand.
Your go.
He takes him on Cell Jr. Hilarious. He's going to immediately respond with his Cell level 3 physical. Control 2 or more allies. Draw the top 5 cards of your opponent's life deck. Golly! That's how you get at me. You bypass all my endurance and everything by not making it damage. No wonder I took so many hard hits. Ow.
So you have to take it. 7 stages. Damn.
Ow. Took a unreasonably hard hit.
Pay my 2 power stages to rejuvenate 3. Oops, not all of it.
I use what little power stages I had left to rejuvenate. Chris is going to go ahead and take the damage. Apparently he doesn't care. He's just going to take all of it. Okay, I thought he was going to use some endurance, but he chose not to. And okay, Turles is KO'd.
Because you're not really at 4 anger. Okay, there you go.
Okay, he had not reset his anger. He's going to likely use the Erasing Blast? Is that the name of that card? Life. Yeah, it is. Namekian Erasing Blast. He's going to go ahead and use said blast or not. Sorry, we did not capture Chris's audio for this one, so some of the things we could have put here to help to explain things were not captured.
And I'm pretty darn weak right now. So I'm in.
He's going to throw a right throw for a pretty significant amount of damage, get himself 2 anger for his trouble.
7, 1. Oops, sorry.
Hey, I'm realizing it's a little on the sad side how I thought I was going to have to track how much anger I lost, and it ended up being almost nothing. It was just a fizzle on the deck itself.
Fantastic.
Okay, took the hit, took a small amount of that, and I think I'm out of stuff to do.
I'll go ahead and ditch this to raise my anger, and then I'll banish the top 2 cards of your life deck.
Wild. And I hit nothing of any value. Wow. So Mastery, banish the top 2, nothing. And Chris still has the ability to throw Racing Blast to just blow me to fudge up. It was 3, 5, and then no, he doesn't have the damage buff from the Mastery yet.
Well, you might get it for free, man. Oh, no, there we go. 3.
Whew, he darn near crit me to crit away his ally.
Oh.
Huh?
Yes.
Go. He does get his prevention, so he does get his rejuve.
For you to do your thing.
He does get to rejuvenate the bottom card of his discard pile, which is pretty nice.
I pass.
And I think
Oh,
we're
I
out of
took damage. I
actions.
just realized, didn't I? Yeah, I just took damage. I was supposed to rejuve after taking damage.
We might have missed a couple of triggers there for that level 3 power continuous for rejuvenating on taking of any damage. Okay, goes back over to me. I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 cards. I feel like, did I ever go in on this thing with 4 cards in my hand? Did I always go in like half-baked? It feels like it. Or is it Chris's turn? Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Chris did start that combat. I was thinking about it. That was the one where he had used Radiant Mastery as his first action. So I think right now we're debating going over who
Oh, really?
who started.
I gave you the control of it for no good reason then.
Okay, so it was my turn. We did catch it. We didn't botch it.
No power
Real
ups for
silly.
Cell Jr.
Yowza.
I'm gonna pass Rejuvenated Resistance, and your go.
Which is a wise one. You always want to tuck away extra endurance for late in the match if at all possible. I've done very little rejuvenating despite being cooler. Alright. Wow, Chris went for the smart play. He knows I can't really injure him, and the best thing to do would be to throw a wall breaker on me since I'm not necessarily a hard hitter. You know, I crit on 4, but it's not unreasonable to think I couldn't really hit you for 4 with even moderate endurance.
Yeah, he would actually have been the only MP would ever make sense to have it be a thing.
Alright, so
I'll
let's
declare
see. Use entry
combat.
combat. Oof. Oh, now he. Oh my gosh. I forgot that he can just snag any ally he cares to when entering. Okay, none in the life deck, no targets.
I question why Cell's junk is front and center on every picture.
You can snag an ally from the discard pile. Any say an ally will do. Oh yeah, where it's always junk shots. Every time they draw a cell, it's always like, get a load of this. Okay, so you grab Turles. We got a nice damage buff. And if I remember, Turles counts every Saiyan ally, not just ones you control. I can't look in on his powers, or else I would tell you. Oh, man. Woo, look at that. It would do no good. He's going to go ahead and take 4 life on that one. And he is going to lock him off from Stinking Wallbreaker for a second. Which is not the end of the world. It keeps him from getting crit on this level and losing an ally, which would have been not great. Dragon Ball falls out, goes back to the bottom. Oh, no! He's going to sell style. Oh, no. That is Cell's provocation. He's going to immediately pull a Cell Jr. and then hit me back with something brutal. Fun.
All right. And that's... Oh, that's right.
Ouch.
Damage, per se.
And then I get to mill out for that.
2 stages to throw my 6 life energy.
Which is good. Whoa, Chris took a chance, boy.
Stop it. Oh, my gosh.
All right, so he used the right amount of endurance to make sure he didn't get crit away. I was going to say, buddy, don't take that hit for... Oh, no! He's got a Kamehameha in his hand to blow me up. He's going to use an Erasing Blast, a fantastic choice. He is not getting the...
Lower your anger 2, raise mine
1. Well, I had an energy block, which is neat. Now, do I just dip at this point? Avoid taking a brutal beating?
I'll go ahead and use the Mastery. Discard a card from your hand. It's not styled or anything. So it's just to the purposes of rejuvenating it, not losing it. Your action.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Discarded, rejuves instead.
Oh, for what? Oh, gosh, no. Oh, mercy, no. It's your action, sir.
Alright, so we're going to see. He should be hitting me with a Kamehameha at this point. Oh, he's going to Radiant. I imagine to get a Ball 1, because the Ball 1 would amp the damage, and he's not... I was going to say not terribly worried about me damaging him back at this point. Because if I was gonna, I would have. Okay, Mastery. And it raises Anger 1 for coming into play. Everybody's attacks are +1.
I'll pass.
One of the things I loathe most about the Android 16 stack is that he's basically got an Earth Ball 1 built into him where it just backfires. What? Oh, I did end combat. Okay. So he dropped the Cell Junior, which is of no, what's that word?
You're good.
No detriment whatsoever because he can just pull him back the moment we enter combat. Like, jeez. Don't do it. No. I'm too weak. All right. So what do we got here? He's going to go ahead and enter combat. He's going to go ahead and grab. His first thing is to snag a Dragon Ball with Radiant. I don't know why he didn't grab the Cell Junior with an entering effect. Maybe he just missed it as a trigger.
Jeez.
Oh, dual Kamehameha's right in my face. I don't think I survived this, folks.
Fire off my energy, rejuvenate 3.
Oh, and Chris doesn't care. He's going to weather the storm relatively simply. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So you remember how we said at the start of this one he didn't bring back the Cell Junior? It actually wouldn't affect anything. This is a friendly match, so we're going to allow him to go ahead and bring that Cell Junior back.
With your win entry, right?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, crit.
C'est la vie.
Jeez, I guess I crit
Turles. Yeah, Turles is the only target. There's no reason to hit anybody else. Because that damage buff on him is the most dangerous thing. However, I'm about to find out it didn't matter if I crit Turles away. I'm about to get blown up anyway. It'd be what, 5 at minimum?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, there's a buff out there that I. Oh, that's right. The mastery gives it when you have a certain threshold of Dragon Balls out. That's right. He got mastery threshold plus ball ball 1.
Head burst cost me 3. 1, 2, 3. It raises my anger.
My gosh. Hit him with an overhead burst, which is real mundane. It's like fighting a bot. There's something about this particular deck that is so vanilla.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the modifier is increasing my my attacks by 1 life as well. So, they cancel each other out. Oh, okay. So, there you go. I'll crit away the Cell Junior that's causing you to have reduced life damage. And then let's see. Let me see if
which is the right target.
Nah, I thought about critting you by discarding a card. What does this do again? Let's see.
It's one where I can choose to discard a card to generate a crit.
I'll dip this to go ahead and crit your anger down 1. And, discard this from my hand. And it says I gain 3 stages. 1, 2, 3. And then I banish 3 cards with your opponent's discard pile, just the top 3.
So there you go. And pointlessly, because the Cell Juniors just keep popping it. And he's going to hit me with, another resourceful shot, which is a fantastic card. It'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa! I did it.
2 stages.
Wow. It's the smart move. It's just too late for such things. So on the move, force him to lose 2 stages. I draw a card. I pass. Apparently I'm out of action, so I'm just eating poop now. Oh! And the second shot of it, and I get crit, and I just lay down and get blowed up. I don't know how the heck I'm even still in it, because I would have thought I'd be dead already.
I'll make you lose another 2 stages.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, so I had 2 on the moves. They showed up late.
It might not, because remember we can't see our hands and stuff. They may not be able to see. Yeah, you had 2. Oh, what is it? Oh, right. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure I die here anyway. I'm pretty sure I get Kamehameha. Oh, unless Chris is going to use that one which...
Black Strength to display. If this card is discarded from your hand during combat by one of your effects, you may banish it to discard a card from your opponent's hand.
So I'm going to go ahead and ditch that guy. I'm going to get my anger for the mastery, because remember the mastery doesn't check to see if I discarded it or not.
Wait, pay 1 or 2. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, he's going to use Chest Explosion to go ahead and snag an ally, which is amazing. And he's going to get the damage amp. Oof! Oof! I'm going to get destroyed.
11 life. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, take that hit. Ugh, 11 life with all of his damage buffs in play.
6,
I'm down to 1 card. He's down to 1 card.
8,
He's got power
9,
stages on Turles, which is enough for him to throw the Kamehameha. You know that joke you always see on videos on the internet? This man is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. That's me.
Oh, I'm going to have to pass.
Yep. Look at
Oh,
me,
man,
passing
that
like a
gets good
fool.
damage. Pass.
And sell smooth to hit me with AT +6 physical, which has a bunch of life card amp on it.
That's what I was going to say. I think there's a mill that's got to go out first.
Oh no, he's gonna use the mill, and I'm gonna go ahead and destroy the top 5,
It'll
which is
stop the kneecap
probably
and
gonna
hit my
push
number
me,
2
tip me
and
right into
miss.
KO range. Oh, okay, so I did have a knee catch in my hand to stop that, but it didn't matter because Kamehameha is there to just roll me right into that grave. Look, and I'm dead. Super Ultra Mega Giga dead.
1,
I don't even know how much it would have been.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am very
Dang.
hard crit. And yes, sir. And this oh man, I think I'm actually dead as we speak because that goes to the bottom. I rejuve 1, and that was that. I draw out.
You're not gonna believe it. I survived by 1 life, only to draw out very readily. Oh, what a tease! Interesting little match. Really liked seeing it. I think there's potential there in the cell, not so much in the cooler.